Hello. I'm still not fully set up, but I've been taking a while, so I'm gonna have my mic on so it doesn't seem like I'm just not here. Jumping around. Get this. How are you guys doing today? Doing great. Now playing League with friends. That's good to hear. What about you, Isa? Okay, I'm almost set up. I'm super close. How am I doing? I'm doing. I realize how bad my room smells recently. So, if you guys hear anything like cars or anything, it's because I have my window open. I stank. There was something I wanted to add before I started doing the art. Just so you guys have something to look at. I'll show you my awful animations I had while I work. Or not work. While I get this done. You think it looks cool? I'm not a big fan. Oh, I just noticed something terribly wrong with the hand. It goes from here to there. Here to that. That's wrong. Should go from here to here. Wait, why do I have this extra frame then? I'll just do that then. Yeah, that works. And there's another thing. I'm trying to get things set up for the stream, but now I'm noticing things. if I just do that? Or instead of that, stays down longer. I think that's okay. Okay. I gotta get this thing working. Okay, I think I'm I think I'm ready now. Just took me 15 minutes. But yeah, I added a redeem, which has a cooldown, so don't use it if you don't need it. But it's supposed to, if I'm not looking at chat and you guys...
Look at chat, idiot who has no girlfriend.
So that's what it is. Nope. That one does nothing. It says it in the title. Or not the title, in the description. I actually want to make one tweak on it. Maidenless? Okay, there. I made it better. So close to being ready. Okay, I think I'm finally ready. Uh, but for today, I gotta make an animal. And Isa, I'm not sure if you've been watching, if you saw the other two streams where I caught up on the Septembit days I missed, but I'm trying to make it like a futuristic city. Failing horribly at it if you look at the sprites I made so far. These aren't close to done. Like some of them are literally just a few lines. You missed a million streams? You're good. I'm just catching you up right now. I think I'm gonna need to explain a few things here. So, day one obviously was the character. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. This is supposed to be a traffic cone. So it's supposed to be like a holographic hand. This is part of the road, so wait, I gotta pause it if I wanna. So this would be the road, and I'd like duplicate it over, so the road would be like this, and that middle part would be like a dotted line. Here's a factory, which I'm not done yet. Once I put it in the city, I'm gonna have smoke coming up. A sign. A vehicle. This is supposed to be a railroad track. I'm gonna come back to that another time. It's not good at all. I didn't know how to make it futuristic, so I just made it. You like the buy sign? I made it just say bye because some reason I was thinking of the movie They Live. Which, if you've seen the movie, it has like advertisements where it just says like the word that they want you to do, like buy, consume, stuff like that. This is my current take on a futuristic tree. This is gonna be a shop. I think I'm gonna add something on top of it like I did with the food. It's just a path. Consumers come hither. Yeah, that would work. I just can't fit that in 16 by 16, sadly. This isn't done yet, but it's basically gonna be it's like this would be like on a wall, and this is inside the wall. So it's like I like sporting events, how they have like the concession stands. That's kind of what it is. So it's gonna be like a little shop. This one, there's no way you're ever gonna guess what it's supposed to be, and I might just completely redo it. But it's supposed to be futuristic construction, so I just imagine like a projector projecting out like the blueprints. That one's like a stretch, but I'm probably gonna change it. This futuristic fire hydrant. Futuristic store. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a projection. Yeah. Last time, I forgot who it was, but they guessed that this was supposed to be a Cybertruck, which is what I was going for. So I'm really happy. Like, I didn't even tell them it. And so this is supposed to be like a cash register from the future. It's basically just a laptop. They had to make a statue, so I tried making RoboCop, but I cannot make people. Okay, I'm glad that the Cybertruck people like. And now, day 17. I gotta make an animal. So since it's the future, what if instead of making an animal, I made like a little robot? Because this is my future. It doesn't matter what the real future would be like. What? You want me to make that? I saw. Did I wait, what? Did I say that or something? Did I have like a Freudian slip? You got me in the daze. Did I say something? I honestly have no clue. I was trying to guess what is going in that spot. For the animal, I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm surprised you guessed that. That caught me off guard. That's way too big. I do not have much space. I gotta... The other part that makes it hard is that's 1 bit, so... Kind of removes a lot of the stuff I want to do. So do you have to... Oh, you could do that. Like, I won't tell you what I'm trying to make and you gotta... I don't think you're gonna guess it, because I'm not the best artist, but... We could try. Because I do have one thing in mind I want to try and make. How to make it is the other question. Owl? No. Okay, I'll have to see some more. I did a bunyip in there? Oh, a bunny in there? You're in ad jail? Do I have too many ads? Do you think I have too many ads? My streams. Oh, Kilo, you might be like me. I don't get ads ever. Like, just my account. I don't have Nitro or whatever that stuff is. I just never get them. And it made my roommate so mad until we were both watching the same stream and he got ads and he just came over and watched my laptop. I don't know. I prefer infrequent ads on my stream, so I go for a long one every hour. So it gives me a nice time for a long break if I need. Okay, let me see what I have. Okay, I tried going for the opposite. I went for shorter ads, more frequently. I could make them even shorter, but then it would be 1 minute for every 12 minutes, and I feel like 12 minutes isn't that much time. So what if I do like... Say daddy every time you end a phrase for 5 minutes. A challenge, a challenge. Also pre-rolls are bad, so going for 3 minutes or whatever the limit was. I could do 2 minutes for every 24 minutes. Ooh, I think I'll do 2.5 minutes for every 30 minutes. Don't worry, I haven't started a 5-minute timer yet. Okay, so let's see if that changes or if I need to like go on. Oh, I think it changed. Yeah, so the next ad break is gonna be like the short one, and then they're gonna be like almost double the length, but way much more time in between them. Okay, let me pull up a timer. Hydrate? Okay. Also, sorry if I sound more nasally than normal. My allergies are starting to pick up because... So, I'm Native American, so I can sense when storms are coming. You know? I'm in touch with my ancestral spirits and all that stuff. I don't know. But every time when a storm's about to come, I get super nasally. I haven't started the timer yet. Don't worry. Should I just start it now? I'm gonna be forgetting a lot. I'm gonna start the timer now. So I gotta have like really long phrases, but okay, here we go. So, so since I'm Native American, I can sense the weather changes and all that stuff. Daddy. But today I woke up super nasally, and guess what? Guess what happened today, Daddy? You should look for how to put the timer in the stream, Daddy. Yeah, I know, Daddy. Crap, I hate this, Daddy. I woke up super, super congested today. And lo and behold, right before luckily I took the bus, but as I was getting on the bus, right as class ended, it started raining so hard and like was flooding the streets. Daddy. Jeez, that was a long minute. Uh, Daddy. So give me 1 second and I'll try and figure out how to show you, Daddy, the timer. Hilo, you're an awful, awful person, Daddy. And I can't, like, protest or anything, because then I just have to say it again, Daddy. Okay, I'm not going that far. Daddy. So, Isa, you are better at streaming. Do you know how to put a timer as like an overlay, Daddy? If you want me to have to do the no hesitation and give a proper what you said, you have to give me a challenge next time. So you have to waste more points instead of saving up for the OnlyFans or the face cam or anything, Daddy. I don't know if I'm better at streaming, but there are widgets, I think. Widgets, Daddy. Yeah, there is, Daddy. Yeah, I don't know how I would. Oh wait, I have an idea, Daddy. Okay, there's only 1 minute left, but after that minute is up, I'm gonna experiment and try and figure out how to get it to show up on the stream, Daddy. But I think what I'm gonna do is have like find like some sort of website or something with a timer that like covers the whole screen, and then I'll just have a window, what is it called? A window display, window capture, and have that over like in the corner or something, and try and do it like that, Daddy. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. I hope so, Daddy. This makes me so uncomfortable, Daddy. Okay, it's almost done, Daddy. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and I don't have to finish that statement with that word. Okay, so what if Pumpkin was here? This would be full of clips. Yeah. How you doing though? What's a good website for a timer? Because I could do like the YouTube 5-minute timers, which have like the really stupid music. That is a sketchy website, and I'm gonna get off of it now. Hello, hello, I was looking from the start. That was a challenge from Kilo. If I'm doing anything weird, there's like a 90% chance it's Kilo's fault. Ooh. This one has potential. It's literally called fullscreencountdowntimer.com. But I'm gonna try something real quick. So if I do browser, then do this. Okay, so I want to make this smaller. And I don't want it there the whole time, but I could just make it invisible or whatever. I'm just trying to figure out. So if I use the one here, does it affect the one on screen? So if I do like, if I click this. Okay, so that doesn't work. What's the point of this? When I, like the browser thing, I used it for alerts, but is there not a way I can? Okay, hold on. I don't think this is the way to do it. Oh, this is the way to do it. I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm just an idiot is the problem. So if I have it like that. Yeah. Sometimes I'm so stupid that I just figure things out and it makes me feel happy. Okay, so yeah, and then I could just do this. I feel so smart. I could have done this. Well, I just realized more things. Kilo, when we did the co-stream, this is how I should have done it so they could watch yours while I was streaming. This is so aggravating that I'm figuring it out now. But yeah, I'm gonna hide it for now. Properties, I want to change the title of it. Can I change the title of it? Rename. Oh, you want a co-stream right now? Oh, okay, okay. I was thinking like it would be fun to try it. Want me to show you how I did it though? If I just do this. Okay. So, here's what I have. Here's my sources. I have quite a few now. We don't talk about this one. But yeah, this is what I have. It just goes down to A spread, don't worry. But how how you would do it is you'd do the plus, you'd go to browser, and then I'm just gonna have it named browser. This pops up, and you put the link. So if I'll just, geez, I have so many tabs open. So let's say I wanted my stream in the corner. I would, well, no, I'd want to open up. Hold on, I'm gonna, 1 second. So if I wanted my stream in the corner, I'd open up my stream in a tab. Or you could honestly just do, oh no. Okay, I muted that tab before I got too much. Shooters everywhere, yeah. I've been talking about this a lot. I'm not sure if you've heard me talking about it, but Charlie Kirk was actually coming to my college next. And he was supposed to be here tomorrow. And so, and I was like excited to go. So like it kind of hit me hard. And ads ruin it, of course. I'll wait. Kilo, since you can still see though, or you actually can't see. So I actually don't need my stream open, I think. So display capture, you have this browser. And what you do is like, so can you see this? Yeah, you can't. Oh, this is, hold on, that's gonna actually mess it up. Let me bring display capture, or bring browser down. So you can't see the browser right now, but it's there, don't worry. You go to browser, you right click on it, so you pull up the menu, and then you see interact, click that. After you have a brain. So first you actually want to change the URL. So it's Twitch, like, let me just Control C. Okay. So you get the Twitch thing. Hit enter. Oh wait, you might hear double. I gotta mute this. Oh no. Oh wait, you might hear double. I gotta mute this. Okay, there. OBS seems fun to play with. Yeah, it actually is. Opt out. Jeez. Yes, opt out. So this is very weird because it's like super scrunched up. But what you would do is hit full screen, I think. Yeah, this is definitely how it's going to be done. So once you have this, I'm going to bring this back up so you can see it. Okay, so this is going to be weird because it's showing my stream, which is showing me showing the stream. So it's going to be like this for a bit. I'm trying to think of how to change that. Okay, well, I'm just going to move this to like Can I crop this? Properties. Height. Change that to, what would 500 do? Hey, that's pretty close. I actually don't know what the aspect ratio would be. But like, I do something like this. Sure, like that. And then if I pull up a sprite, you'll see a sprite in the corner. So that would basically be your stream instead of my stream. Oh, I just got an idea on how to do something funny. Or not funny, but it will look interesting. Oh, I gotta do it for longer, okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my ADHD. So I get entertained easily. So, okay, I'm gonna stop this. Or I'm at least gonna, what? So that might be a problem. That's weird. I never get ads, but I'm getting ads when it's OBS. No, that's not. I do not have that hair. I'm not wearing a sleeveless shirt, and I'm not using perfume. Okay, so that's a problem. I've never gotten ads, so this is weird. Either. They better be paying me for these advertisements. Like double, because I'm watching it and I'm showing you all. So this is an issue. And that just goes back to normal. So I do not know the solution for that. But like, ideally this would be your stream. Like, is Pixel Yana still streaming? She's not. I was going to use her stream as an example for a little bit. But basically, yeah, that's what it would be. And you only get this weird, like, you only get, like, these weird smaller ones. Because it's my stream you're watching. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh. I do think this is cool, though. So if I wiggle it for, like, I don't know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So basically that's how it would work, though. Is what I'm trying to show you. I'm going to remove that, though, because I don't need that. And I'm going to go back to A-Sprite. Hey, you finished. You can finally relax. Time to play the most heavy dubstep ever. There's actually one song I kind of want to play. But I won't. I should get back to pixel art. But yeah, Kilo, that's how I do it. I'd use the browser, because that's what I did with the timer. And then you could just hit interact and fiddle with all that stuff until it works. But yeah, what I was saying about Charlie Kirk is they replaced his event that's going to take place tomorrow with an event basically saying how like what happened wasn't okay, obviously, and then they're gonna have like a vigil, which I've never been to one and I have no clue what they're like, but I heard it's like to respect the dead or something, so obviously I'm gonna go to be respectful. But yeah, back to pixel art. Back to me struggling with pixel art. I'm gonna go figure out dinner. No, I'm really struggling on making this look how I want. But how about this? I'll show you next time you tune into the stream, because I still have a lot of days left to do. So chances are you're gonna see one of my streams. And hopefully you'll see it finished. But yeah. Have a good dinner. It's not a dog, to answer the question. I'm not sure if I answered that. Adios. This looks awful. I gotta get water. I'm just gonna say that the water is the reason why this looks unrecognizable. Like while I get water, in case anyone else tunes in, I'm gonna zoom in on this guy, so it looks like I kind of know what I'm doing. Wait, I gotta get water. I shall be back. I'm back. Hi, Pixel Pumpkin. I really want a rice cake thing. Uh, and since I'm streaming on my laptop, I thought I could make it if I just bring my laptop with me. And then I could still talk to you guys and not need to be muted the whole time. Since I'm not using a wireless headset, which I could use. But I think I'm just gonna take my laptop to the kitchen and make myself something real quick. And then I can keep chatting with you guys. So... I've never streamed outside of my bedroom. Rewatch. In my defense, that was all 100% Kilo's fault. Yeah, it's Kilo's fault. Say hi to Kilo because he's to blame. IRL podcast. Would you consider this a podcast? Okay, I gotta wash my cord, so I'm gonna wrap it around this drawer handle. I also kind of wanted to try, okay, should I make two things? Should I make a rice cake sandwich where it's like just rice cake, peanut butter rice cake, and also have a rice cake with jelly on it? Or should I only have one or the other? I mean, if it's only audio and you're walking around the house, then yeah. Only the peanut butter one? Okay. I'm almost out of peanut butter. Hold on. Do I have enough? Feels like I got enough for one more. I think doing a podcast would be fun, but the problem is I have no one to do it with besides like my roommate, and he wouldn't want to. Wait, we could on Discord, since we have the chatting channel. I could stream like all of us talking. Maybe other artists of the pixel variety. Yeah, so like we could get the best of the best, like Kilo and Serpent. Those are the two best I know. You want some rice cake opening ASMR? How was that? That was free ASMR. Didn't have to pay for that one. So what did I miss? Discord goes bad for the ping. How Kilo Taco, Isa Serpent. The other day I was at 300 ping. Oh, when you're doing the like the test stream type thing. Yeah, that's not that great. I'm curious how bad it actually would be. And there is a way to test it. We could test it right now, like go in a call, and then I just like count down and go like 3, 2, 1, and then like you clap or something when I hit 1. Yeah, you want to try it? Okay, did I miss any chats though? What about Isa and Yana? That would be good. I feel like it should only be them though. I feel like I don't have much of a say and I don't have like good opinions about pixel art because I just kind of like doodle. I wouldn't say any of my stuff is art. They're just pixel doodles. I'll join the... Or I guess I can do it now. I was gonna say after I make the peanut butter rice cake thing. But let's see. And I'm curious the difference between what I hear and what the stream hears, because my audio and the computer audio are coming in on slightly different times. So it could be absolutely awful for the stream, but let's see. Let me pause the music. Hello, hello.
Hello, my friend.
You responded pretty quick there.
Yes, now I'm going 15 ping.
15?
Yes, 15. So it's amazing.
Oh, so you might have just been having a bad day or something when you first tried?
Now is 55.
55?
Not
Okay, so like...
very good now, today. Okay, tranquilo.
What do you guys think of my drawers? They're specifically designed to be the most annoying, stiff, and just listen.
How do you sound exactly like my best friend? With weird accent.
Oddly, you sound exactly like my best friend. Okay, so Kilo can be part of, if we ever do a podcast, Kilo could be part of it.
Yes,
As
if you want.
like we don't have any plans for a podcast because obviously the idea was just made up right now. But I think it would be fun to try out, like doing a pixel artist podcast.
Yes, will be very cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna want to stay in the call while I stream or something, or you just want to watch.
Me stay in the call.
Yeah, it's your choice. Want to stay in call?
No, I'm playing with friends, so I can
Oh, okay, no problem.
take care of my friend.
Yep. I'll bring back the music. Okay, how was the delay for the stream? Because for me it sounded perfectly fine. I'm not sure how big of a delay the stream has. Was it good? Delay's good? Okay. Okay, I have a predicament. If I stop with the amount of peanut butter I have now, I won't have enough for another sandwich. For another like rice cake peanut butter sandwich. So do I just go all out and have this like the most peanut butter ever on it? Or do I just have next time not as much peanut butter? Max 1 second? Oh, so that's pretty good. Yeah, overdo it. Why not make a PB&J rice cake next time? That's actually a good point, because then I would only need half the peanut butter, because only half of it would need it. Because I always put peanut butter on both halves. I think I'm going to do that, so I'm going to just make a normal one this time. And I'm going to mute while I eat it, because that would not be good ASMR. Wait, boo? There's no shot you guys actually want to hear me chewing on rice cakes and peanut butter. Okay, hold on. I have a plan. I'm gonna... Okay, hold on. Before you commit to that, uh, I didn't necessarily agree to the 10 subs equals foot cam. No, don't. Don't you dare. How about we focus on the current stream, okay? Uh, what was I gonna... Oh yeah. Duration. Okay, I started a poll. I've never done that, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be. I ain't freaky. ASMR originally was the term for us. It went mainstream, but that doesn't make it less freaky. Nah, it's for sleepy time. Okay, how's the poll going? Is there anyone else who can vote? It says I have 5 viewers. Oh, and I have... One of them is me with the stream manager, and the other one is me on my phone so I can see chat. So I guess that means I'm gonna eat it. You guys are weirdos. Hold on, can I see who voted for what? Jeez, this counter is sticky. My roommate never cleans the counters. It's annoying. How can I see the view results? Can it please show me who voted for who? It doesn't, dang it. I was hoping I could expose one of you. Or two of you. I guess if you're the one who voted no, you know everyone. Of course you voted yes, Kilo. Yeah, it's probably pretty obvious, but... You guys are weird. Just a bunch of weirdos on my stream. I'm doing it for my fans, you know? AKA Kilo. I'm not the one who's enjoying this. I'm enjoying the flavor. You guys are enjoying the sound. That's the weird part. Okay, to be fair, don't we all? I'm sure you guys have called yourself daddy before. Liar. Pato and Kilo. Defend me, please. Do you call yourself daddy? Because Pumpkin says that he's never called himself daddy. Saying Poppy in Spanish, it's even worse, I think. Well, hey, Pato, do you call yourself Poppy or Daddy? Please say yes so it's 50-50. Oh. Well, so about this rice cake. So the rice cakes are apple cinnamon, and the peanut butter I used was just creamy peanut butter, not chunky. You can't have chunky peanut butter on the rice cakes. Uh, oh hey, we're past that topic, Pato. Don't worry about it. Uh, yeah, it's a great combination of flavors. Super simple, but right to the point. You're the one sticking on this weird subject. Like I don't know what you guys are up to. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Kilo. Were you doing it on a laptop? Because then that would make sense. Anyhow, maybe it's not common in this part of the world. Oh, really? I always forget like how different parts of the world are. Like I just assume like peanut butter universal, sporks everyone has them, you know? What about rice cakes? So what if I'm a typical American? Hey, I'm not overweight. Nah, rice cakes are universal. Okay, good. I'm not overweight. I'm technically not white. I don't like McDonald's, so I wouldn't say I'm typical. I would say I'm pretty American. Swedish? I think I am part Swedish. But is that not what you're trying to say? It's fine. Nobody's perfect. You know what? You're right. Not everyone's American. I feel like Americans are. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I start spewing propaganda and stuff. Okay, I'm turning the music back on. This is still weird for me. I'm almost done with the rice cake. Oh, now you started. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. But we're like the best country ever. If you say you're from Earth, aliens would assume you're from the USA, let's be honest. Okay, now I gotta do the dishes. And by dishes, I mean a knife. I actually don't watch many movies, so Hollywood didn't rot my mind. What rotted my mind is probably other people who have rotted minds. Were any of you there in Yana's stream yesterday when I was actually having an intellectual conversation with someone? It's fun to talk smart. Yeah, might surprise you, but I was talking smart. I kinda sounded like Einstein or those smart people. Am I peeing? No, I'm brushing. I'm brushing the peanut butter off the knife. Does it sound like peeing? What was the topic? We were talking about the source of colorblindness, and then we went off on other topics about colors and how you can see them. I think the thing that brought it up was someone mentioned how they think that color blindness, you just see like the opposite color kind of. I forgot who it was, but they'd like assume red-green colorblind is when you see red as green and green as red, something like that. And so then we talked a little bit about color blindness, and then eventually we got to the topic of the new color that scientists like. I don't want to say invented or created, but it's like the first time anyone has ever seen it. It's called OLO, just OLO. And how it's like a shade of green, and how they made it was by using precise lasers to shoot green light at the green cones in someone's eye. So it and the reason why that's like creating a new color is because green, so when light goes into your eye, it basically covers your entire eye. And red and green are super similar. Like, you can see it in Ace Sprite right here. So you have a red cone, a green cone, and a blue cone. And so every green from like this super like if I just go like this, from this green, which has a lot of blue, all the way to like this green, there's still blue in it. It could be mainly red and green, but there's still blue. So any shade of green you see will have the blue cone stimulated. And that's why they shine lasers just on the green ones, and it made like a super vibrant, like a very green. And yeah, when I looked that up like a few weeks ago, I went down this long rabbit hole of like color vision, because it was still on the topic of color blindness. And so I found out that, I'm not sure, I didn't do much research on it, but there's this like type of super color vision where they have like a fourth color cone. So I'm not quite sure how rods work. I know that's for like white and black, or like saturation, I think. I don't know much about rods, but I know cones are for color, and some women have 4. And I forgot what, I think it's like an orange cone or something. And so they can see like things way, like colors super close to each other that like 99.9999% of the population would just say they're the same color. They would see them as like completely different. Women do have best color perception. I'm not sure about on average. I do know that men are more susceptible to color blindness because color vision is determined by your X chromosome, and women have 2 X, men just have 1. So if there's like one mutation on that, women have a backup X chromosome, but men don't. So that's why it's way more common for men to have bad color vision. I'm curious if they do have better color perception on average, though. Water after peanut butter is so good. $100% more on average? I fell into the particular rabbit hole at some point. Oh, yeah. I think color vision is so cool. Okay, so first I want to say why I first got into the rabbit hole. It's because this person made a like Minecraft texture pack that was simulating different color blindness. And then they brought up the super color vision. I forgot what it's called. And like it made it so, you know how grass in Minecraft is like different shades of green depending on the biome? Like sometimes it will be more brown, sometimes it will be like lighter green, sometimes dark green, that type of stuff. Well, usually it's like you can see it, but it's like a gradual change. With the super color vision, it's like from bright red to like bright green to blue, and like they're just completely different colors for what we're used to being like super slow shades of green. And that's what got me down the rabbit hole. Okay, should I go back to being an idiot and struggling with this monstrosity? I'm just gonna restart. I think I'm better at being dumb than smart, though. I don't know. I could be wrong. Never mind. I'm right about that. I'm definitely better at being dumb. Lazy yapping. Hey, you were interested, it seemed. You were like continuing the conversation. Tell me something new. I'm just gonna take that mod away. No. Oop. Oh no. Not this thing again. Let me bring back the color. Wait, can you guys not see this? I think it looks normal to you. Oh, do you see it as weird as well? Yeah, this happens sometimes. I have to like slowly go over it, or I just close it and open it. Okay, but I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and this is what I have done for today. Did you just break reality? Yeah, I tend to do that. Are there any other topics you guys want to talk about? It's actually fun talking about things that like make you ponder. You know? When you said, did you break reality, I immediately got the thought of deja vu. I didn't feel deja vu, but I thought of it. I used to watch a lot of Vsauce, if you guys couldn't tell. 30 minutes wasn't eating. It was the Rice Cake Podcast. Futuristic Animal. I don't like this song. I don't know what I want to listen to. Yeah, Veritasium, yeah. I still watch Veritasium. I don't watch him as much as I used to. I went on like a Veritasium like binge. Like every day when I wasn't doing like schoolwork, I'd just be watching his like hour-long videos. So much good YouTubers in that branch of YouTube, yeah. It seems like the super smart people can make really good videos. Like, that obviously sounds like it makes sense, but like, being smart doesn't inherently make you a good editor or a good storyteller. But like, I can watch almost anyone talking about an interesting topic. Like, I've never seen one where the editing is like terrible, the audio sounds crappy. What's your favorite international cargo company? I don't think I have a... I don't think I have one. Would Amazon count? Yeah, what's yours? Well, now Pumpkin's gonna look up like 5 different ones and be like, personally, it's this one, but I used to be a fan of this one. UPS? Okay, now what's your favorite intergalactic cargo company? Okay, I gotta actually do something. It's been an hour and 38 minutes, and I've done 0 work for this day. I did guess, like, yesterday I saw that tomorrow, which is today, was gonna be animal, and I immediately thought, yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. I've never used them, but I haven't heard anything bad. About UPS? Their name is Oops. So, if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you? Oh, it's a song. I thought you were flirting with me. First you make me call you daddy, and then you start flirting. Lazy, what's your favorite opening move in chess? Okay, now we're talking. 1 second. Rook, knight, bishop. Wait, is that too many? You like king's pawn? Yeah, I feel like that's most people's move. But let's see. Rook, knight, bishop. Okay, so I did one too many. Okay. So we have this. Lazy, you play chess? I don't play it a long time ago. Did you guys also get annoyed when people promote activating charcoal with lemon juice? It's infuriating. What I was gonna say about chess though is I used to play it. I almost got up to like 900 elo, which honestly is not good. I reached like a peak of like 870, which is definitely like I'd say it's above like just the average person, but for average chess player it's well below. I think average is like 1,000 or something. But yeah, it was fun. Like, I still play this one chess game on my phone where it's like, find the checkmate in 2, and it's just like a bunch of that stuff. Competitive chess, I wouldn't say it was competitive because, like I said, I wasn't good, so I really was just playing for fun, but it was keeping track of my elo. But yeah, I would always go with King's Pawn. Whoa. I don't know why I drew this. It's not. I can't write if it's this small. It's 1 pixel. But yeah, I actually trying to think of the opening I normally played. It was like a super basic one where you just try and get all your like main pieces out before like you try. What is it called? It's been like 2 or 3 years since I played chess. You try and advance your material out. I don't think that's a word though. Develop. You try and develop early. Where you get your pawn up, you move your bishop and queen out, then you move your knights out, then you get your other bishop out and put the other pawn forward, and then you castle to one side. Leslie, what's your favorite cat? And I don't play that. I've known a lot of people who did. This is so try hard. Yeah, it's try hard, but if you just don't care and you honestly just play for fun. It doesn't matter what the opponent does. If you don't care about winning or losing, it's fine. That's a shame. Wait, is my stream frozen? Okay, never mind. It was just my phone. So I gotta make an animal from the future. I'm not good at anything that's supposed to be organic. Lazily, what's your favorite element on the periodic table? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So obviously I like the super radioactive ones, uranium, plutonium, those are the main two. I forgot the name of like the super dense ones where they're like 3 letters for the symbol. It's like UUM or whatever. Those ones are cool. Mercury's cool. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably say tungsten. Because it's a W. And I also wanted to get a 4" by 4" by 4" tungsten cube. But let me just let me just show you something. I'm not getting the cube. Because you type in tongue and it's the second thing. Okay, when is it gonna pop up? You're gonna notice it from the from the price. Oh, there's an expensive one, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Another expensive one. Come on, don't make me look it up exactly. I thought it was like a super... It was one people commented or reviewed a lot, though I doubt anyone bought it. I can solve these. Do I have to look up 4". I'm looking for a 4" by 4" by 4". That's aluminum. Wait, did they take it off? No. Did they 4" tungsten cube. They better not have taken it off. Can I sort by price? No, they took it off. They had one with great reviews. Yeah, it weighed like 40 something pounds and it was just 4" by 4" by 4". What's my favorite microorganism? Algae, because like there's so many you can see it easily. Man, I'm actually mad they took it off. It had funny reviews, like it said like they said it tastes better than their 4" by 4" by 4" lead cube. They said stuff like, I just use this whenever my wife argues with me. Like, it was awful stuff, but it was absolutely hilarious. But they don't have it anymore. Probably because no one bought it, but it's a shame. Man. What's your favorite state of matter? Okay, so I'll tell you which one I'm most interested in. It's the one they found recently. It's like they got something super close to absolute zero, and it made like this one state of matter that was like past solid. And it was named after Einstein and the person who discovered it. Okay. This is a huge, like, sidetrack from what we were doing, but now we're going down this rabbit hole together. New state of matter. I don't like that article. Come on, give me a good one. Okay, screw it. I'm just asking Bing Copilot. But like technically there's 5 states of matter now, I think. I wonder if there's gonna be any more. I doubt it. But maybe there's something past plasma, I think. 4 inches average. I know, 4 inches actually like 4 inches is actually big. I agree. Like it may be too much, honestly. Like I'd say like 2.75 inches is good. So let's see what this has to say. Yeah, you saw that news too. I want to see what it was called though. What is this? Come on. What is the state of matter named after Einstein? Bose-Einstein condensate. It's a 5th state of matter beyond solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. It was predicted in 1920 by Albert Einstein and Satyendra Nath Bose, based on quantum statistics. First created in a lab in 1995? I thought it was like recently. Maybe it was. I know it happened in a place near me in a lab recently, so maybe that's the news I heard. But it was made using. I actually don't know that element. Rubidium atoms cooled to near absolute zero. So what is it? So we know solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, but like what's its properties? Why is it special? Blah blah blah. It collapsed into a single quantum state, behaving like one super atom? This allows scientists to observe quantum phenomena on a macroscopic scale, like seeing quantum weirdness with the naked eye. Why does my Bing Copilot talk so weird to me? Sometimes it will call me bro and stuff. Applications and research. Used in quantum computing, precision sensors, and space-based experiments. I thought you needed to keep quantum computers near absolute zero just because they would overheat. I didn't know it was to keep the state of matter. Help explore fundamental physics, including quantum gravity and dark matter theories. Blah, blah, blah. What are its properties? So the Bose-Einstein condensate, BEC, has some truly mind-bending properties that make it one of the most exotic states. Exotic? What about erotic? States of matter ever discovered. Here's a breakdown of its key traits. Extremely cold, we know that. Macroscopic quantum state. Thousands of atoms collapse into the same lowest energy quantum state. Oh! I learned about this in high school a little bit. Or like lowest energy quantum states. Behaving as a single coherent entity. A super atom. Huh. This leads to a macroscopic quantum phenomena like interference patterns and quantized vortices? I don't know that word. Wave-like behavior. Atoms behave more like waves than particles. Oh. I know like that was a big thing with oh, should I stop? Am I ranting? Okay, let me finish reading this and then I'll get back to pixel art because it's almost been 2 hours and I haven't put a single pixel down. I haven't put a single pixel down that I wanted to keep there. Okay, so wave-like behavior. So there's wave function overlaps, creating a unified matter wave with shared phases. He'll never finish his work. What did I do? No, I'm messing with you. Super fluidity. Wait, so it goes plasma, gas, liquid, solid, superfluid? Can flow with zero viscosity. Okay. If you guys don't like science, that at least has to sound a little interesting. Meaning they don't experience friction. So you could use it as a lubricant. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just trying to think of like uses for this new thing. It's for the public, you know. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate all three of you, my vast audience. Why you always gotta make it weird? I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to think of applications for this for like the average man. Maybe like stuff most people most people would be interested in. The environment, it's too hard to maintain, can't be used for loot unless you're cool to absolute zero. But then you'd also become this, so you'd become the lube. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. This allows for strange behaviors like climbing container walls or forming perfect whirlpools when stirred. Quantize. Okay, how do I pronounce that? This can't talk like ChatGPT. I'm gonna just put it into translate and use that. Don't worry. Once I finish this, I'll get back to what I was doing.
Vortices.
Vortices. I should have guessed that. Quantized vortices. When rotated... Oh, like vortexes. But I didn't know that was the plural, vortices. It could be very useful in research field, not in... But what if we could get into the commoner's house? Lazy, 1v1 in chess while I play League? You want me to 1v1 you? You'd probably beat me. I haven't played chess in forever. Let me finish reading this though. There's three more things it has to say. So, quantized vortices. When rotated, BECs form discrete whirlpools. Tiny tornadoes when quantized with quantized angular momentum. These are direct visual evidence of quantum mechanics at play on a large scale. Whew. This makes science epic. Precision applications. Used in quantum sensors, atom lasers, and tests of fundamental physics. Dude, we still use gas stoves and people buy electric magic. Wait, what? Sorry, I was trying to make... I was trying to make science epic. Oh no, Kilo. Dude, we still use gas stoves and people buy energy magic pretty rocks. Too long before we can use something like that. Shut up, turn it down, Lamau, he went bananas. ASMR now. Quiet voices. Yeah, I made science loud in the coolest way possible. I get to try the new timer thing. I'll just do both challenges for 10 minutes, which I'm gonna thoroughly regret. But let's see if I can use this timer. If I can, I think I'm gonna be a cool person. Uh, See, they don't let you be. Your mods don't appreciate you. Thank you, Pato. I might make you mod. They are dragging you down. Well, hey, at least I figured out how to get timer on screen. I appreciate him not screaming into my ear. Oh wait, let me try something real quick. Just real quick.
So if I whisper like this, is it loud? Is this a good volume? Or is this pretty loud? Oh, it's not loud. Crap. I guess I'll go back to my other mic.
Okay, I'm back to the normal mic. Okay, I'll do the challenge. I'll do the challenge. Don't worry. So I gotta whisper for 10 minutes and say daddy at the end of everything for 10 minutes. You guys are the weird ones. See, not me. Kilo's proving my point. Okay. Kilo is a weird one. Exactly. I'm glad we agree. So, as I was saying, precision applications used in quantum sensors, atom lasers, and tests of fundamental physics. BECs are ideal platforms for exploring quantum gravity, dark matter, and non-equilibrium dynamics. Daddy. I forgot. I'll add those, Daddy. BECs are like nature's quantum sandbox where the weird rules of quantum mechanics become visible and controllable, Daddy. Want to explore how science is blah blah blah. I don't care, Daddy. Oh god, this is too much for me, Daddy. Why? Why, Daddy? Okay, I think I'm gonna start doing pixel art now that I'm 2 hours into my stream, Daddy. 2 hours into my pixel art stream, Daddy. So I gotta make an animal, Daddy. use that term, Daddy. So if I were to animate this, Daddy, to make it seem more like an animal, I'd want it to like slowly, like, what's the word, like bounce up and down, Daddy? No, idle animation, Daddy. I miss my music. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, Daddy. I'm just trying to stay super quiet so you don't get as many clips, Daddy. I'm just trying to kill the time, Daddy. I'm not gonna read that, Daddy. Wait a minute, couldn't I just like... Then instead of having it go up all the way, I just... Daddy. chose to use 7 frames, Daddy. Would that look like a blink, Daddy? Nope. Honestly, that's the best I'm gonna do for now, Daddy. It took me 2 friggin' hours to make a little box with a face and legs, Daddy. Wait, no. Jeez! That jump scared me. Why was that so loud? Was that super loud for you guys too? Yeah. That like actually scared me. Posture check, yeah, I'll do that. Can I change the volume on that? I'm bringing back the music because, geez, that actually like, it sounded like it was right behind me, so it was like a jump scare for me. I thought someone was behind me. And then it's a jump scare redeem. That's just the timer. That's not the posture check. You redeemed it right as the timer hit 0. Yeah. More settings, sound alert, animation, blah blah blah. Hydrate, got it. So how can I make this quieter? I should be able to like access each individual source and change the volume, right? That would only make sense. Am I not actually allowed to do that? It would only make sense. Like if I was making OBS, I'd make it like that. Hide in mixer. Wait. Here's the audio mixer. Properties. It's just that. Come on. Advanced audio. That's not what I want. Wait, I just got an idea. Am I inside your guys' head? Does this sound weird? Not really? Is it not jumping back and forth for you guys? Dang it. I want it to be weird. But some reason it has desktop audio as one thing. And I don't know how to change the individual sources. Because if I go to properties, it has the URL, width, height, yada yada yada. Control audio. Wait, is this how I do it? Oh, this audio mixer is gonna become weird. Okay, I'm gonna do some experiments with it. I'm gonna start with minus 30 decibels though, because it was way too loud. Custom. Can I do like barely any time? How come it's only in minutes? Can I make it in seconds? Full screen, please. Oh, what? Huh? Hey, how you doing? What's good? I took 2 hours to make the little box you see on your screen. This took me 2 hours and I'm not even happy with it. Lazy. What are the limitations of the... Okay, how about you first tell me your ideas before you redeem it? Okay. Don't listen to him, he was mainly yapping. We had a little science break. Like we... read a little bit about the Bose-Einstein condensate. We had a little talk about chess, a little talk about starting a podcast. I'm not sure if I want to watch that. I don't think I I don't think I said anything too outlandish recently. But let me see. What's the word like? To like slowly, like. What's the word like? Bounce up and down, daddy. Oh, I thought I said that long enough ago that you wouldn't clip it. Of course you clipped it. I'm gonna feature this clip. Is this the G.I. Joe in box 16? No, that's supposed to be a statue of RoboCop, but I can't make a person to save my life. That's the best I could get. Okay, this is to test the sound though. Oh yeah, Serpent, I finally got a timer on the screen. That's what we're testing. Jump scare, or actually, Serpent, I want you to hear what we heard the first time, so I'm just gonna have it at the normal volume it was at. 30 seconds. And don't you dare turn it down. Have it at the normal volume you would always have it at. You gotta experience this how we did. Except you're prepared for it now. Yeah, I was using the timer for my ASMR thing. Because that was redeemed. And then this happened. Huh? I didn't hear it. Did you guys hear it? Wait, I couldn't hear it that time. What? Okay, hold on. I gotta go into the properties. The advanced properties. Okay, now I have it set to monitor and output. That's what the problem was. I just realized how I could play my own music and then have you guys listen to the copyright-free music. If I use this thing, oh, this is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down by this. And now let's wait another minute, because for some reason I can't do anything less than a minute. What if I try half a minute? What if I do 0? I guess 1 minute will do. And why is ASMR on cooldown? I made it so you can't just do it over and over and over. I did like a 30-minute wait, so... Or 20-minute wait, I don't remember. Because that one time I did ASMR, it ended and someone immediately redeemed ASMR again. Or it wasn't immediate, it was like a minute later. No, if you want the full ASMR stream, you gotta redeem full ASMR stream. And if you redeem that one, I'll stream for at least 2 hours. That's such a better sound. How's the volume for you guys? Did that sound like a good volume for this? I mean, add 10 minutes to any number of cooldown. And mine's 10 minutes of cooldown is going to be you on ASMR. Yeah, I know. That's what I had it as. But then I got like the double ASMR thing, and so I'm like, okay, I can't just have you guys do this over and over. It was either I make the cooldown longer or I make it cost more. And I decided to show mercy by making the cooldown longer. If you want me to use a face cam, you gotta buy face cam. Okay, I want to fix this dude. Kilo, you stream too. You gotta do the face cam too. That is your first stream. I was at your pre-first stream. Huh? In my defense, it wasn't moaning. You guys asked for ASMR while I was working out, so naturally it was gonna be weird. And I warned you guys and you still begged for it. You're the weird one as always. It was in the Discord. He screen shared making pixel art. Alright, screen shared actually the beginning of him doing this. See? Serpent's the weird one. Kilo's the weird one. Do you remember when I did a co-stream with Kilo? It was like right before that. Like probably, what? You started a few hours before that and streamed for a few hours for us? Please tell me someone was recording. I think my VOD's up, so you can see that, but you're not going to see his stream because I don't think he had VODs turned on. But you can check my my last VOD, actually. It was last time. And yeah, we just talked until his Wi-Fi cut out, I think. What? Huh? Just so you get an idea of what the situation I'm in right now is, as I go to bed, I can hear the people above me, their TV, which is on a low volume. I can hear my I can hear my roommate blowing his nose. I can hear the people below me and their TV. Everything here is super, super, like, it's anti-soundproof. Kilo, the redeemed description doesn't catalog that as a challenge. Any other sounds on the TV? No, I've seen them and they make me look good, so just saying. That's a joke. I'm not hating on them. But you want to give me a different challenge? I have an idea. You know what? I'll do your challenge. I'll do it. Don't worry. Uno momento. I have no idea what So, what do you guys think? I'm gonna be honest, don't know how to moan, so I was just hoping the mic would make it so loud you can't understand what you were hearing. Did you just banish a ghost? Luckily, well, I should just say I hope my roommate isn't home yet. I don't think he is, which is good. That was not what I asked if you wanted to change it, but nope, you wasted 1,500 points on that. Yeah, Kilo's a freak. I don't condone that behavior. Speaking of thirsty, I gotta go to the bathroom soon. and get more water. Okay, I want to hear it just because I don't even know what it sounded like. I had my headphones in, so it muffled my own sound. uh, so I'm just gonna click it and hope. That is so loud. The anticipation was amazing. That was like a movie. You know? The story had me hooked the whole time. I friend here from my mic. Well, that happened. Sound like you got a few extra pixels there. Oh yeah, that. I was actually thinking I'm gonna end stream now, and I can either raid. Want me to raid GH, or want me to raid a friend of mine? And by a friend of mine, I mean someone I've never actually met in real life, but we joke around and stuff on, like, during his streams. If I do raid him, you guys all gotta come up with some weird name. So GH or this guy named Knockdown Nico. Yeah, I don't know him personally. He normally plays Fortnite, which I don't care about, but I used to troll. What do you mean some weird name? Huh? Did I say you had a weird name? Oh, yeah, so today, because he started streaming before me, I'm not actually sure if he's ending soon. But when I joined his stream, one time I called him My Little Acorn. Today I called him Schnookums. I complimented his nose one time. Like, you just gotta say something weird. Compliment him or give him a weird nickname. So I'll give you guys a moment to think about it while I prepare the raid. And you call us weird? Yeah, because you guys are weird. Okay, he's probably ending stream soon because he's been live for 3 hours. But are you guys got something? You ready to say hi to him? You ready? Okay, let me get the raid. He's okay with a little bit of weirdness, but don't go all out weird. Just so you know. Okay. Thanks for watching. Adios.